Really? I must protect Adelgert. Yes. So dramatic.
You. How dare you?
Sorry, I'm Team Gert.
Teacher, thank you. But are you certain that... No, now isn't the time for discussion.
That's right. Hey, Hubert, what's up?
Professor.
I ship that fucking the evil trinity.
This is the choice you have made.
Yeah,
You're
nerd.
just another failure. Your presence soils this holy tomb and disgraces my brethren. I will not allow one who would lend our enemies strength to wield the power of the goddess Sothis.
Can we just chop her head off?
Have passed judgment, and now I shall rip your chest open and take back your heart myself!
Girl, I wish you'd try. Oh, she gonna turn into a drag?
That must be the Immaculate One.
Yes, the monsters that have controlled Fodlan in secret for far too long. Rhea is their leader.
There's no time to waste. Your Majesty, Professor.
I didn't even get to finish the sentence. Fuck. Oh boy. That's good. That's good stuff. That's the good stuff right there. God damn it.
Part 1. White Clouds. Lone Moon. Outset of a power struggle. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the
I thought we were gonna fight a
moon
dragon.
ahead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet
These are so
a
cool
lone
looking.
moon
Look at that
still
guy.
haunts
Look at
the
the beard
sky,
guy trying to touch
a
the
silent
dove.
reminder,
Or touch
perhaps,
the
of some
deer. Come here, deer.
inescapable truth.
Whoa, look at that cool knight. I want to play that game. Whatever's going on there, I want that. All right.
We somehow managed to escape.
This is one of the Imperial Army's provisional camps. Here we can organize our forces.
Before we go any further, I want all of you to really ask yourselves if you're certain you wish to join us. As expected, Flayn has chosen to leave our ranks.
Why didn't we take her hostage?
I ran about as fast as I
Why
could.
didn't we take Flayn hostage? Why? They would have been perfect. She was right there. We could have just grabbed her and been like, Sothis, Rhea, we have your special girl. So you could maybe, you know, God damn it.
Caspar, death finds those who run without thinking. You gave no thought to the war fog. My grandfather was the leader of Brigid, and I hope for us to be allies with the Empire. I will be staying.
Was this a good idea? Did I make the right choice? Oh, but my family is part of the Empire.
It's hard because it's like Team Lawful Evil.
You're fine here with us, Bernie.
It's Team Lawful Evil versus Team Lawful Evil.
Against the Imperial Princess. I assume you're referring to my family. I must believe that the conclusion I came to was the correct one. You are the Emperor now. I am the only one left who is qualified to guide you.
Yeah, especially since you locked up my dad.
I'm here because I know it would be troublesome to stand against you.
I'm not just here for you, Adi. I'm here to follow our dear professor. Of course, I don't have any territory to offer, so Hubie may not even want me here.
The greater our numbers, the better. Your
Well, it's also,
reasons for being here are
you know,
of no
you're all
consequence.
cannon fodder,
I think
so.
I understand where you're coming from. But now, I wish to hear of your resolve. Like you, I have risen to meet my destiny. I cut this path, and I will see it through to the end. Following me is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself. One misstep, and we fall to our ruin.
Man, this whole
You
game
have
is just
now
House
witnessed the
Aquila
Archbishop's true self.
propaganda.
She is a cruel beast. Those who rule this world use that.
Listen, what if
power
maybe
to
the Blood
fabricate
Eagle
miracles,
wasn't so
all
bad?
to control
What
those
if
who
she was like a
blindly
cool
believe
teen
in
with some
the
cool
gods?
teen friends?
They can steal
Fire
the
Emblem.
truth and force their lies on the nobility. They mercilessly annihilate anyone who defies them. I know this because I have lived it. After what you have seen, is there any room for doubt? The Church of Seiros has great influence and power. Their control over the lords of the kingdom and the Alliance is nearly absolute.
Did you know? Did you know that the Blood Eagle, she had like a best friend who used to be her teacher? And I'm not saying that this Blood Eagle's friend was God, but maybe she was God? I'll let you draw your own conclusions.
We are the only ones who can stop this indomitable enemy that has plagued our world for ages. We fight for humanity, for all of Fodlan. If you dare walk this path with me, take your first step. It's now or never. Thank you, my friends.
Fuck yeah.
We are the true face of the Empire, and we will triumph.
I mean, I don't, you know, one awful power structure is the same as any other. So like, whatever, I guess we'll just join up with you.
That was incredible, Lady Edelgard.
Thank you.
You're so amazing.
Honestly, I'm relieved. They really chose to follow me.
I thought I might have to kill them all.
I was resolved to move forward alone if I had to. But in my heart, I hoped it wouldn't come to that.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill you.
So long as I am here, you will never be alone. Please do not forget that. And it would seem that the professor also has a key role to play in this.
You're right. Now, I must speak with our dear teacher. Please, make preparations. The messenger should be here shortly.
Consider it done.
Professor, may I speak with you? I appreciate it.
What's wrong, Your Majesty?
I'm just anxious. It feels like the weight of this burden is crushing me. At this very moment, on my orders, I'm starting a war. An army far larger than the one that attacked the Holy Tomb last month will soon be locked in battle. Long-devised strategies are unfolding across Fodlan. Leaders are deciding their loyalties and preparing to fight.
Let us bathe the Fodlan in their blood, Your Majesty.
So many generals and soldiers will die. It's inevitable that civilians will get caught up in the chaos as well. There will be countless casualties. With a single command, the flames of war will rage across all corners of this realm. And I am the one who is giving the order.
Sick, dude, let's do it! This is the path you chose, isn't it?
Yes, it is. There is no turning back. No matter how much blood flows at my feet, I will not relent.
I fucking love
we
this
must
shit.
break the
I
bonds
love
that the
it.
depraved church has placed on Fodlan.
I love it. I love this fucking Shakespearean bullshit. Give it to me. Feed it to me with a spoon. I love it so much.
These sacrifices will allow us to create a future where we never need sacrifice again. It may seem contradictory, but it's the only way. Listen to me. I made up my mind long ago. Yet here I am, seeking your approval. Tell me the truth, my teacher. Are you happy with your decision to stay by my side?
Right? Yes, this will be the only war. This war where we get everything situated and everything is fine and there will never be another war. We will stamp out all rebellions and then we will definitely not start looking at our neighbors and think, perhaps, yes, I like those islands. I'll take them. Am I happy with my decision? I don't know, you haven't really done anything yet, so we'll
Unlike
see.
me, you can still walk away from all of this. This path leads to the death of the Archbishop and the servants of the Church. Can you live with that?
Yes, I do hate the Archbishop.
I never thought... I'm sorry, it was a foolish question. I believe in you, Professor. And you believed in me. With that knowledge, I have
Also,
the
Rhea's a
strength to
giant,
defend.
horrible dragon, so.
Let's go. There's something I need to say to Hubert.
Your
Something I need to
Majesty,
say to Hubert.
The latest report indicates that our main army is advancing as planned. Also, the preparations for your manifesto are almost complete.
A specter is haunting Fodlan. The specter of Edelgert.
We will be distributing our manifesto to every lord within Fodlan. We will expose the dark side of the Church of Seiros and the foul practices of the nobles from the Kingdom and the Alliance. We will force the people of Fodlan to open their eyes to the truth and relinquish any remaining conviction to unite against the Empire. Certain nobles have already offered us their support.
Yes, there are other nobles who oppose the
Can we just
church.
tell them that I'm
We will
God?
condemn those who deserve condemnation.
And I'm literally
And
God
forgive
is on
those
your
who deserve
side.
Forgiveness. We have already purged some of the Imperial nobles who are morally.
Oh my God, Hubert, you're such a fucking villain. I kind of feel like Hubert is neutral evil, and he's just like, yes, I will serve Lady Edelgard. Also, I kind of like cutting people up and playing with their blood, but don't tell anyone.
My father among them.
Oh.
How unfortunate.
Oh, I love it. I love these characters. It's so like, I like games that just let you kind of revel in like the bad character stuff. Like
And soon we will invade and conquer.
Like she's the
Garreg Mach.
protagonist, and you're in this like, but you're doing bad things. Like it's very clear that they're not like, this is good. It's good to purge. The game is doing a good job being like, Hubert is a fucking snake, and Edelgard is a tyrant, and that's just how it is. But like, you can choose to go down that path if you want, and I'm really interested in that. I think that's very cool.
Our main army has already departed the Imperial capital. They will arrive at the monastery in 2 weeks' time. There, we will join forces with them. As for us, I'd like your opinion on how we should be positioned within the army.
We are the Imperial Sword.
Your Majesty intends to fight alongside the Professor, correct? In that case, you will not be incorporated into the Empire's main army. Your squad can move freely about the battlefield.
Yes,
under
PC
supervision
hit
of the
squad.
Imperial forces. That would be most prudent.
Now that I'm the Emperor, we can't let it slip that I'm following your command in battle, Professor.
I fully object to the notion of you fighting on the front lines.
Hubert, we've already discussed this.
My apologies. I overstepped.
Now that the details are settled, all that's left is to come up with a name for ourselves. In honor of our time at the Academy, how about we call ourselves the Black Eagle Strike Force?
Black Eagle Strike Force. Damn. Do we also, like, it's such a corny name. Like, do we all just like zip line out of helicopters when we attack, or?
I'm so happy you feel that way. I must confess that I spent all night thinking about it. I'll leave it to you to prepare the Black Eagle Strike Force for departure.
The Pork Bun Expeditionary Regiment. Exactly, much better. Our logo could be a tiny little pork bun. Now, she didn't say she spent all night thinking about like coming up with it. She spent all night thinking about it. She's like, oh, Black Eagle Strike Force. You're so fascistic and militant. Ooh, I love you so much. This month, you will operate from a temporary encampment, so the available facilities are limited. You can head out to the battlefield by approaching the temporary encampment's exit and selecting to battle. All right.
We will join forces with the main army and attack Garreg Mach. It's a fortress built on steep ground, but it's never seen battle. That means we don't know much about it from a military perspective. But if we use all of the power at our disposal,
Yes.
we will capture it.
Good. We have to
From a
try.
purely mathematical standpoint, we most certainly have the power to win. If the battle becomes a clash of beasts within human strength, you will be our only hope.
I mean,
I believe in you.
I'm
relying
God,
on you
so...
to lead the Black Eagle Strike Force to victory.
Fuck yeah, Black Eagle Strike Force. Let's see, do I have any gifts for the Empress? Have a sword.
Interesting choice.
My lady. Do I have anything else that's cool and soaked in blood? have this owl feather. I love you.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
It is not up to Her Majesty to bring the students to our cause. That task falls to you. You are uniquely able to provide emotional support. Please use that gift to guide others down the path that Lady Edelgard has laid before us. I ask you to do this from the bottom of my heart.
He's such an interesting, complex character. Like normally the angle on that guy's, on Hubert's line would be, it'll bend somewhere. Like he's actually in it for himself or whatever. But he's a really, really interesting character.
I'll take it.
I love you, Hubert. Goodbye.
That could have gotten dangerous fast. If I stayed at the monastery, I would have had to fight my father. We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face. I'd almost rather fight a monster.
I don't want to fight my dad.
Anyway, it looks like he's going to be leading the western units.
Eventually, Caspar, every young man must meet their father in battle and kill them with their bare fists. This is just the way of things.
I wonder if we'll wind up fighting the Kingdom's army, and who decided to fight for the Church.
The most important nobles in the Empire are known for taking power from the previous emperor, my father included. I didn't think it possible that the Imperial Princess could ascend the throne so easily.
Yeah, she's a badass, dude.
However, it seems that both my father and Caspar's are supporting Edelgard. Having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side gives you total control over the Empire's military and finances.
You're welcome to Team Daddy Issues. My dad. Let's go talk to Ferdinand. Hey, buddy. You doing okay over here? How's the old Prime Minister doing?
I asked Edelgard what happened to my father. He was dismissed as Prime Minister and is under house arrest in the Imperial capital. He always was a greedy, arrogant man. Some would say that this is the fate he deserves. And yet I cannot help but feel indignant. After all his hard work for the Empire, to be disgraced like this. I am conflicted, Professor. I do not know what to do. As the next Duke Eyre, should I follow Edelgard into battle?
Tell me what to do. Yeah, it's because you don't actually know anything. You're just like overconfident. Hey, what are you looking at? I lost the contact lens. Oh God, I'm never gonna get to go back to the pharmacy to get one. I left my prescription in the church. You okay? Or no? I'm gonna leave you to it. Okay. All right.
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? I knew the kid had it in her. I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win.
We will not lose.
Thinking about it makes me scared. We're fighting the Knights of Seiros. Still, I know you'll figure something out.
The Empire and Bridget were once warring with each other. But now, I have made the decision to be fighting with the Empire. It is a choice of irony, I feel. But I am having no regrets.
Yeah, it's a hard decision for Petra, right?
With Edelgard.
Because like on the one hand, Petra could join with the armies of the Church in the hope that they would defeat the Empire and Bridget's long-standing like former enemy would be defeated. Or she can see Edelgard as a new dawn for the Empire and secure Bridget's like alliance with them, right? Because Edelgard will remember what Petra did and pass that on to, maybe be restored and become like leader of Bridget herself. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a really cool character choice for her. Unfortunately, she didn't actually get to make that decision because I'm the PC. Ha 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 ha. But like, you know, fictionally, it's an interesting decision.
Come on. I don't even get my own room here. At least I had that at home. But speaking of home, Hubert told me something. He said my father was stripped of his title. I guess he did as he pleased and opposed Edelgard.
Everybody's dad just getting shut the fuck down.
Does that mean my father's going to be home?
Oh, honey, you're never going home again.
On think I'm fine right here.
We'll find some kind of crime to have your father hanged for. Don't you worry. Abusing a close personal friend of the Imperial teacher. I'm God now. I can do whatever I want.
Ah, yes.
I believe that this is the first time we have
I'm
met.
sorry, who are you?
My name is Ladislava. I have the great honor of leading Lady Edelgard's personal guard. Her Majesty is as hard on others as she is on herself. She may seem composed, but that is only because she conceals her more passionate emotions.
I like her.
For that reason, she is often misunderstood.
And her cool Halloween armor.
But now she has you by her side. I find that most reassuring. I look forward to working with you.
Yeah, was Metodi Brian?
I'm Randolph von Berglies. I'm not very high in the ranks yet, but I'm more or less a general. Just like Caspar, I'm from House Berglies. My mother married into House Berglies after I was born.
Say Berglies again.
Position within the
Yeah,
family is
Jaritza.
rather
That's
low.
right, Jaritza was Brian.
I'm determined
So he's
to make
dead.
something of myself in this battle to bring glory to my part of the family, for the sake of my mother and sister.
My name is Item Shopkeeper of House Shopkeeper. I sell potions. I gotta fix, where's Ferdinand? I gotta fix this Blessed Lance.
Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
All right, I think I've talked to everybody. We got support combos. Look at them all, let's do it.
I'm so sick of it all. There is so much to be done, yet all I encounter are new problems and pitfalls. Sometimes I wish I could spend just one day doing absolutely nothing and gorging myself on sweets.
Such are the burdens of an emperor.
You sound just like Hubert.
Ha! I got a bonus
I'm
rank
not
up with
allowed a
Hubert
fleeting
on
moment of
that one.
self-indulgence, but Hubert would never allow it.
Pajama party?
Indeed. It may not be possible now, but one day we will know the joys of idling. Mark my words.
Hubert's just in the other room like, that's right, get back to work! Like, oh, okay, oh god.
Is that a smirk I spy? Is it so amusing to you, me daydreaming of free time?
You misunderstand me.
Your silly grin says otherwise.
Your vacant stare.
But let's put all that aside for now. There is something I've been meaning to tell you.
You want me to become your royal consort?
I'm afraid this might sound a bit sentimental. However, I want to thank you. Because of you, I feel I can walk my fated path without losing myself. If I were alone, I might have lost perspective and become a harsh leader with a heart of ice.
Could
I'm
have,
not
yes.
alone. With you by my side, I'm somehow free to be not only a leader, but simply Edelgard.
God, you love me.
Until now, no one has been able to surpass me, much less command me.
Oh my. Oh my.
I have always been seen as an untouchable princess or emperor.
I would like you to be a touchable princess, if you don't mind.
No one spoke to me as an equal or met my gaze without flinching.
I'm right here, I'm listening. I have a hard time introducing my gaze without people flinching. He's terrible.
It was lonely, terribly lonely. The only person I could rely on as I tried to claw my way out of the darkness was myself. But you have been a brilliant light. Somehow you
I'm
chose
literally
the
God.
darkness away.
So,
I will always
you're welcome, my child. 6, 4 level B. All right, Hubert and Shamir. Interesting.
What is it, Hubert?
New drinking game. Drink whenever Adam mentions he's God. Yep, fair.
Nothing in particular. I was just recalling your impressive skill with the bow.
Also, these
I'm
two are
willing to
such
bet
edge
you could
lords.
put an
This is gonna be a
arrow
good
through the neck of an
conversation.
enemy general from quite a distance. In fact, to any leader's bodyguard, I would go so far as to say you pose the most dangerous kind of threat.
Don't worry your fragile little self. Your lady princess is safe. I wouldn't shoot my employer.
Oh my god, Shamir is like the perfect deathless.
I would certainly hope not. But there are some mercenaries to whom a contract means little. And you would do well to remember that Lady Edelgard is no mere princess. You should take care to learn the proper form of address for your employer.
I said lady.
She's the
I already
empress.
told you. I'm not going to break the princess's contract.
What did I just say?
Proper address. Right. Next time.
My patience has limits, you know. For the moment, you may stand in Lady Edelgard's
I like these two. I think they're good. They're a good.
But if
It's
you
a good
become
pair.
Problem, I will not hesitate to eliminate you.
You're unstable, Hubert. Be careful who you threaten.
I'll kill you. Not if I kill you first.
I don't
God, I
take
hate you. I
kindly
hate
to
you
those
too.
who get in the
Mwah,
way
mwah,
of
mwah,
my
mwah.
contracts.
Is that a threat?
Just some advice.
Oh, this should be good. Manuela and Ferdinand. So, this got out of control quite quickly, don't you think?
My princess is lovely. My princess is fair. She sings like cicadas in midsummer's air.
Cicadas? Those noisy little bugs that swarm about, endlessly mingling with one another?
Oh, good point. I will revise. My princess is lovely. My princess is fair. She sings like a swallow in midsummer's air.
My princess is lovely, my princess is fair. Boy, that girl got a huge derriere.
Migrating birds. Never sticking around for long. Always off to find love somewhere else.
Oh, no, what I meant was,
Oh, Ferdinand, you're just not yourself today. You don't seem focused. Your poetry lacks poetry. Perhaps a break is in order.
I would not dream of stopping now. This is my golden opportunity.
Pardon me?
I can suck up as hard as possible.
We are finally alone. Just the two of us.
Why, yes, we
No,
are.
no.
You see, Manuela, I have long admired you.
Is that a fact?
And you're not my teacher anymore, so...
I saw you perform countless times while you were with the opera company.
Manuela, are you familiar with the term MILF?
I see. So what did you think?
The figure you cut, that heartbreaking voice, I was mesmerized. That is why I am tongue-tied. I am nervous about speaking to you alone, after idolizing you for so long.
There's no need to be nervous, Ferdinand. That songstress you recall is long gone. I get nervous too, you know. But I want you to feel
This has got to be like a
relaxed
sex
around me.
first thing. Like it's not about...
Yes, yes, I promise to try.
You're really full of surprises, you know that? I assumed you'd be more interested in combat than the arts. Come and chat sometime? I'd love to hear more about how my performances mesmerized you.
Yeah, that's totally gonna, it's gonna go off on a weird, yeah, because that's only support level C. It's not gonna go the way the game is trying to trick us into thinking it's gonna go. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely going off in a weird direction for sure. All right, well, I think that's that. I think we just need to go and do a battle, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I talked to everybody and Yeah, let's just go this way. The Battle of Garreg. Oh wow, it's fast, eh? The Battle of Garreg Mach. Emperor Edelgard has declared war on the Church of Seiros, and the crest-dominated world is created. Her first move is to topple the most prominent symbol of the Church's dominance, Garreg Mach. Hell yeah, let's deploy. This should be fun. Yeah, we can start buying the Master Seals now. Fun.
We will soon arrive at Garreg Mach Monastery. Forcing a surrender here is extremely significant, both strategically and symbolically. Of course, this is personal as well. This is where we all came together to learn and grow. I have no intention
like
of
this music, it's got bagpipes.
Classmates, so I ask that you prepare yourselves.
We're gonna attack Hogwarts.
I'm not thinking about friends right now, and I'm certainly not prepared.
Damn it, don't go around saying things that lower morale before we even get started.
I've got a list of students at that school I cannot wait to kill. You don't even know.
I'm ready. Let's go. Let's fight.
I have nothing to lose aside from my friends who are here with me. Does that answer satisfy you?
I have been ready for this since leaving my land of home. I will fight and win.
How can you prepare to fight? Maybe I can prepare to prepare.
There is no reason that I should not be prepared. It is my duty to stand up and battle.
Thank you all. Now, let's talk strategy.
So the plan is for each of you, one at a time, to move forward or sideways or diagonal, then use one of your abilities, then wait until everyone else has done something. Then when it's your turn again, move, use an ability, and then stop. Wait until everyone is gone, and then take your turn again. In this way, we will take the castle.
The Knights of Seiros certainly won't stand down after they catch sight of Her Majesty and the Professor. At the same time, the remaining areas will be surrounded and annihilated by the main army. In other words, we are the decoy that must suppress the enemy's most elite soldiers.
Yes, let's do it.
We know more about the area near the monastery than anyone else in the Imperial Army.
There are a lot of inspirational speeches
we
in this game, hey?
must prepare for the worst. It's possible we will have to face the Archbishop's true form, the Immaculate One. Fight with all you have, but don't be reckless. As promised, I will leave the command to our professor.
We will not lose.
Naturally. With both Her Majesty and yourself on our side, defeat is impossible.
This will be our first battle as the Black Eagle Strike Force. All the more reason to prevail.